Hello everyone, Zodiac, welcome. So basically, the way how this is, I think that everything's gonna be fun and dandy and what have you, and it's gonna be very interesting of how it's gonna be. So we have to understand that the way how this is, I think everything's gonna be all good and dandy, and this is the way it happens, and this is the way it seems to be. So you're gonna have your own sensitivity of knowing what to do, and when you do that, that's how it kind of goes. So welcome to the way how this is. Welcome to the live. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below in the description box or in the live chat if you want. But the way how this is, I want to thank about all my viewers who are out there who are watching my videos. Basically, guarantee you that the way how this is, I just want to, how it is in that way, and everything's gonna be very dandy, and this is how it is. So I hope you all like this video. Please get a like, please get a comment if you want. But the way of this is going to be how let the games begin, right? So, this is how it goes. And when you do it, that's the way it's going to be in that way, because that's how it is. So, this is the way it's going to be, and knowing how it goes, you have to do exactly what you're going to be doing. You're going to be having the way how it is. So, this is the way it's going to be. And, this is how it goes, right? So remember that this can be very happening indeed. And, the further ado, without any question, you know how it goes in that way, and this is how it can be, right? So that's how it is. But remember, the main game of it, uh, that's how it goes, right? So you have to understand it. But the way this can be for sincere, and it's going to be the way how it is, right? So this is the way it seems to be. So you have to understand that. But the way how this is, you have to understand, and you have to go with the flow and understand that, right? That's how it seems to be. So remember that the way how this can be very fortunate of how it's going to be, and we have to understand the purposes of our own way about, okay, everything's going to be fine. Yes, but the way how this is, I hope that everything's going to be good, right? So you have to understand that, right? So you have to believe in order to do that, and you have to understand about how you're going to be doing it. This is going to be how it is, and when you do it, that's the way it's going to be, right? So you have to go with the flow, and you have to understand about how it is, and you have to understand about what the basic needs and the basic priorities, and knowing how it is in that way, right? That's how it kind of goes. But further ado, without any question about this, if you know how to play the game, you know how to play the poker game. If you don't know how, you have to use two cards to make the best hand. You have the high card, low card. You have quads, four of a kind, three of a kind, two pair, one pair. You have ace high, all the way down. Right, that's how it goes, and you have to understand that the way how this is. So this is the way it seems to be in that way. Obviously, I have the dealer button over here, so we have that as well. Also, I am drinking my coffee as well. You won't see that in eventually, but in the video you will in this live. But that's how it goes. I'm not trying to cough anyway because I'm not having a smoker's cough. Not that I don't smoke. But the way how this is, you might see me about maybe a little bit coughing, but I have the holes, as in the medicine kind, to help me to stop coughing. That's how it goes. And this is how it seems to be. So, before this introduction, I'm going to say that this can be very interesting. If you have any questions or comments, you know how it is. You can do just a live chat, just to say hi or how are you doing, whatever it is. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Okay? But the way of this is that the podcast will be on your left side, so Alex is on the right side. You're not getting confused about it, but that's how it goes, and that's how it's going to be remaining. So, the way of this is, I hope that you all like it, and this is the way it seems to be in that way. And I hope that you all enjoy it and cheer me on if you want. And this is how it seems to be. If you want to laugh and have your own entertainment, fine. But the way this can be very interesting indeed, right? So that's how it kind of goes, and that's how it seems to be. So I hope you all enjoy it and understand the way of how this is, and this is the way it seems to be. So I'm going to do exactly what it is in that way, and that's how it goes. And this is the way it seems to be. So this is how it happens, and this is the way it kind of goes. So I hope you all enjoy it, and let's see who's going to go first. Here we go. So let's see. The Bogarts have 10 hearts. So Yelks has the ace of spades. I'll go first. That's a beautiful start. I'll go first. Bogarts will get 5 cards, so Yelks will get 5 cards. So let's see. And I have the Queen, 9 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, and 10 spades. Wow. That's not bad for me. And let's see. Bogarts have the King, Jack of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 2 hearts, and 5 of clubs. So that's not bad, because I took the royal flush away, because they can't. But they also take my diamonds away. So here we go. And the flop is. Flop is 7 diamonds, 4 clubs, and 3 diamonds. Turn. 2 spades. Top set for the pro cards. And ace of hearts. I believe the pro cards have the 2, 3, 4, 5 ace. Ace high strike. Wow. Welcome to the board. So now it's 1 point for the pro cards, 0 points for Zodiac. And the flop is 7 of spades, 6 of diamonds, and 4 of spades. Turn. 8 diamonds. And Queen of hearts. I believe I have the queens and eights. I have the 6 and the 10, 10 I straight. So now it's 1 point for Zodiac, 1 point for both gods. Beautiful start. And here we go. And the flop is 4 of spades, ace of hearts, and 3 diamonds. Return. Queen of hearts. And diamonds. I missed everything. God dang it. So now there must be at least 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for the pro guys, 1 point for Zodiac. And let's see. And the flop is queen, 8, 10, all clubs. There we go. So now I have the queen high straight and 2 pair. Turn. 9 spades on the turn. King high straight for the pro guys. But I need an 8, a 10, a queen, or a 9 to make a full house. And, and 6 of clubs. I completely missed. God dang it. So now it's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for the pro guys. 1 point for Zodiac. Yikes. I'm having bad start. Bad start. Yikes. I know I'm having bad start. Having bad luck, bad start. That's how it goes. Let's see what's going on. Focus, we get 5 cards. Royales, we get 5 cards. Let's see. Focus, the Jack, 7, 2 of hearts, 5 of clubs, and 2 diamonds. So they have the, pair of twos once again as what they have. And let's see what I have. I have king, queen, 8 of diamonds, king of spades, and 9 clubs. That's not bad for me. Pair of kings. That's not bad. Here we go. And the flop is jack of spades, queen of hearts. Turn. 6 hearts. And 6 of diamonds. I believe the pogas have the jack high flush. God dang it. Wow. That beats my 2 pair. Kings and 6s, queens and 9s. Wow. So that'd be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the pogas and 1 point for Zodiac. Wow. And here we go. And the flop is king of clubs, 2 of spades, queen of clubs. Top set over top set. Wow. Turn. Ace of spades. And queen of spades. I have the king, queen, full house. Defeats the 2s and queens for a full house. Now it's 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for Zodiac. 4 points for the pogas. And let's see what's going on. And let's see. Top is queen of clubs, hearts, jack of spades. Turn. Queen of spades. And 8 of clubs. I believe I have, I have the 9 queen full house. So that defeats the pogas' pair of jacks. Now it's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Zodiac, 4 points for the pogas. Oh yeah, this is going to be very intense now. And let's see, the flop is queen, jack of spades, and queen of clubs. 3 of a kind for Zodiac. Turn. 7 spades on turn. And 4 of spades. I believe I have a 3 of a kind with a pair of queens. Pogas only have jacks and 7s, they have 2 pair. But a 3 of a kind defeats it. Now it's 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac. 5 points for pogas. Wow. Just wow. Now it's getting intense, eh? Oh yeah. If you're asking me a question in the live chat and you're saying what is getting intense, it means that pogas have the same point as me, right? So that means that we are in the same. So that's why it gets intense. And when it gets intense, it's like, oh, okay, I know what to do. Yes. So let's see what's going on. So yes, we get 5 cards. Pokedex, we get 5 cards. Let's see. And I have the Ace 2 of Hearts, 3 of Clubs, and Queen Jack of Diamonds. So I have Hearts and Diamonds. And let's see what the Pokedex have. Pokedex have the 8 3 of Diamonds, 2 Jack of Spades, and 7 of Clubs. So we have, the Pokedex have diamonds, but then I got diamonds, I got hearts, they only got spades. This is very intense. So here we go. And the flop is Ace 5 of Spades, 6 diamonds. Turn. 8 hearts. And 8 of clubs. I believe the Pokedex have, they have a 3 of a kind with a pair of 8s. I missed completely. Wow. So that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Pokedex, 5 points for Zodiac. And the flop is Queen, 6 of hearts, and 9 diamonds. Turn. 4 hearts. And 7 of hearts. I believe I have an ace high flush. Ace high flush defeats Pogos' straight draws. Now it's 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac, 6 points for Pogos. And let's see. And the flop is 9 of diamonds, 8 of clubs, and 6 diamonds. Turn. 7 hearts. And 5 diamonds. Wow, yeah. I have a queen high flush. Also, Pogos have an 8 high flush, but basically the queen high flush defeats it. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac. 6 points for the Pogos. Wow. Not bad, isn't it? Yep. All right, so here we go. Pogos will get 5 cards, so I also get 5 cards. Let's see. And Pogos have the 8 3 of diamonds, Queen of clubs, 2 of spades, and 7 hearts. Once again for that. Let's see what I have. I have Ace 10 of hearts, Jack 9 of diamonds, and 3 of clubs. So that's not bad for me. So that's good as well. So here we go. And the flop is King 10 of spades and 6 of clubs. Turn. 5 of diamonds. And 4 of hearts. I believe the Pogos have the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 high straight. God dang it. So that'd be 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for the Pro Guide, 7 points for Zodiac. And the flop is 7 of clubs, 7 hearts, and jack of spades. Turn. King of hearts. Royal flush draw. Ooh, I need the queen of hearts to make the royal flush. And 7 of spades. Complete miss for my royal flush, so I can't do it. But I have a 3 of a kind with a pair of jacks. Pro Guides have a 3 of a kind with a pair of sevens. But jacks defeats the pair of sevens, obviously. And that must be at least 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the Pro Guides. And let's see, and the flop is jack of spades, 4 hearts, ace of clubs. Turn. 7 of spades. And 8 of hearts. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack, jack high straight. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiac, 7 points for the Pro Guides. And let's see what's going on. And the flop is 3 hearts, jack, 7 of spades. Turn. King of diamonds. And 10 of clubs. I have jacks and 10s of 2 pair. Pro Guides, basically, they only have 3s and 7s. Like, there's nothing for them. Like, they missed. So that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiac. 7 points for the Pro Guides. Wow. This has got intense, you know. So it's not bad in this game, really not bad, because this is the way it works, and you have your own strategies to understand about what's happening in that way. So you have to go with the flow and understand the way how it goes, right? So it's not over yet. It's not over until it's over. So yes, we'll get 5 cards. Pro Guides will get 5 cards. Let's see. Now I have the 7 and 8 of hearts, 7 clubs, 3 diamonds, and jack of spades. So that's not bad for me. And let's see what the Pro Guides have. Pro Guides have the king, queen of spades, 3 of clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. So they have pair of twos once again. Wow. And here we go. And the flop is 4 hearts, king of diamonds, jack of hearts. Turn. ace of spades, and queen of clubs. I believe I have a pair of jacks, but Pogas have king, queen. They have two pair. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the Pogas, 9 points for Zodiac. And the flop is 10 of hearts, 10 5 of clubs. Turn. 5 of spades. And ace of hearts. I believe I have 7s and 10s, defeats the 2s and 5s. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiac, 8 points for the Pro Gods. And let's see what's going on. And the flop is 10 of clubs, 10 of hearts, ace of spades. Turn. Ace of hearts. And 2 of clubs. Dang it. Because pokers have the 2s and 10s for a full house. Or even the aces. So that'd be 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the Poker Gods. 10 points for Zodiac. Wow. Pretty soon the big finale is going to come up too. Just so you all know. So if anybody's having fun, watch this entertainment, let me know. Buggers will get 6 cards, so else will get 5 cards. Let's see. Let's see what Pogots have. Pogots have the 7, 10 of spades, King 2 of hearts, Queen of clubs, and Jack of diamonds. That's what they have. And let's see what I have. I have the 8, King, Queen of diamonds, Jack of hearts, and 4 of spades. That's not bad. So here we go. And the flop is 9, 4 of clubs, and 9 of hearts. Turn. 2 of clubs. And 4 of hearts. Trip 4s for Zodiac. Yeah, I have a 3 of a kind. So that must be at least 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for Zodiac and 9 points for the Pro Gods. Wow. And the flop is ace of spades, queen of hearts, 2 of diamonds. Turn. 4 of diamonds. And 5 of diamonds. Wow. So I have basically a king eye flush. Yay! Way to go. So that'll be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiac, 9 points for cards. And here we go. And the flop is 4 diamonds, queen of hearts, 2 clubs. Turn. 9 diamonds. And 8 hearts. Pogas have the 8, 9, 10 jack queen, queen eye straight. That defeats my 2 pair. That'll be 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for the Pogas, 12 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. See, everything is going to be happening, right? So it's like, alright. It's going to be very intense now. It is intense. It's not over until it's over, right? I was just about to say that. This is good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Because you have to understand that, oh, okay, everything's going to be fine. Yes, it is. But you understand how it takes in that way, and you need to understand that, right? So this is how it goes. So yeah, so we get 6 cards, 4 cards, we get 5 cards. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. I have the 9, king, queen of spades, 10 of clubs, and 2 diamonds. That's not bad for me. That's really not bad. And let's see what's going on. Pogas have the ace of spades, king, 5 of clubs, queen of hearts, and 4 of spades. Yeah, so they took my royal flush away. So the king, queen of spades, they have the ace of spades. So I can't make a royal flush. No. But they took my clubs away. Obviously, the king, 5 of clubs, I only have the 10 of clubs. Yeah, this is very intense. Here we go. And the flop is jack of diamonds, 2 of clubs, jack of spades. Turn. 8 hearts. And 7 of spades. 79, 10 jack. I was jack high straight. Yes. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zoe Alex. And 10 points for the Bulldogs. Wow. Let's see. And the flop is six of clubs, jack of hearts, king of diamonds. Turn. 7 hearts. And 3 of diamonds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hearts straight for the Bulldogs. God dang it. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for the Bulldogs. 13 points for Zoe Alex. Finally, whoever gets the 20 points wins. There we go. This is how it's going to get wild. And the flop is king of diamonds, jack, 7 of spades. Turn. 3 diamonds. And 4 hearts. I believe that poets have kings and 4s, but I have kings and 7s. Kings and 7s kills the kings and 4s, I believe. So that must be at least 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Zoe Alex, 11 points for the Pogods. Six more points to go for Zoe Alex. and a few more points to the Pro Gods if they keep this up. So if you like this game and it gets intense and everything else, if you do, just remember that this is just a good game to play. It makes your mind, think, and you have good math skills, and that's how it goes, and you get really professional, right? So you have to understand that whenever you get points on whether you get flush or whatever it is, and when you get to a certain point or whoever gets to the winner, whatever it is, you basically know what to do, right? So this is the way it happens, right? So just how to let you know. So there we go. All right, let's see. Bogus will get 6 cards. Zodiacs will get 5 cards. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Ooh, King 3 of Hearts, 9 7 of Spades, 4 of Clubs, and Jack of Diamonds. That's wonderful for them. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Now I have Jack 6, Queen 7 of Hearts, and Queen Club. Look at that. Wow. But what kind of annoys me is that the Pogues have the King of Hearts. I only have Queen Jack of Hearts, so they took my royal flush away. God dang it. But there is always a will and there's always a way, right? So this is how it's going to be very interesting indeed. Here we go. And the flop. Flop is King of Clubs. King of Spades, 2 of Clubs. That's the third kind for the Poke cards. Wow. Turn. 8 diamonds on turn. I need one more king to make a full house. Or a queen. And 8 of clubs. Nope, complete miss. Because I know a 3 of a kind with a pair of kings on the Pogod side defeats my pair of queens with a pair of eights or a pair of queens, pair of kings, So that must be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Pogods and 14 points for something else. Wow. Now let's see what's going on. And the flop. Flop is 2 of spades, 10 of hearts, and 7 of diamonds. Turn. Ace of hearts. I would have a royal flush draw, but I can't. And 9 clubs. I basically have a pair of 7s. But I guess the Pogues have 9s and 7s. Yeah, they have 2 pair. Oh, dang it. 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for the Pogues. And yours truly has 14 points for Zodiac. Close game indeed. Very close indeed. Yikes. Yikes. But wow. Just wow, eh? Wow. Thank you for all my viewers for watching this. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, I guess. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. And the flop. Flop is 5, King of Spades, 10 of diamonds. Turn. 9 diamonds on turn. King eye straight for Zodiacs. 2 pair and the flush draw for the Poe Gods. And 10 clubs. I have a king eye straight that defeats the Poe Gods' 2 pair. Yes! Way to go! Way to go! So that must be at least 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for Zodiacs and 13 points for the Poe Gods, I believe. Well, they were close, so I'll say 13, 14, but they're very close. So I'll say 14 points for the Poe Gods, 15 points for Zodiacs. There we go. Not trying to get confused, but on the way how this is, it's basically how it's going to be, and it's very intense now. Very intense. Why? Because it's getting to that point of how strategy this is. I know that this is going to be very intense indeed, and it's very intense, right? It is, right? So, this is how it is, right? This is how wild it is. And when it's very wild, it's basically is, right? So it's like, okay, this is awesome. All right. But it's like how you're going to be winning rather than losing, right? It's just a part of the mathematics, right? So a few more rounds to go in this game, just to let you all know. But like I say, please give it a like, please leave a comment if you want. If I make you laugh, that's how it goes. But this is gonna be entertainment, right? So that's how it goes, right? So let's see what's going on. So yes, we get 6 cards, Pogus, we get 5 cards. Let's see. I have the 7-3 of diamonds, 5-9 of clubs, 4 hearts, and 10 spades. That's not bad for me. Let's see what the Poe Guys have. Poe Guys have the king for 5 spades, 5 diamonds, and 7 hearts. Wow, so I have the 5-7. Guess what? They have the 5s and the 7. So, well, I'm laughing at this because that's how it is. And they have the 5 diamonds. I have the 3 of diamonds and the 7 diamonds. So I can't make it 3 flush. God dang it. Except the 5-9 of clubs. I can take that. But let's see. Let's see what's going on. And the flop is ace of spades, 7-3 clubs. I called it. I called the 7-3, so I got 2 pair and a flush draw. Club draw, everything else. I'm looking good. Turn. 7 spades on a turn. Ooh, 3 of a kind. So both guys have a 3 of a kind. I, with a spade draw, I have a full house now. So wow. And 2 of clubs. And I believe I have a flush and a full house. Yes. Way to go. Way to go. Yay, yay, yay. 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for Zodiacs. 14 points for Poe Gods. And here we go. And the flop is 6-4 of clubs and 2 of diamonds. Turn. 2 hearts. And 2 of spades. Wow. But that really kind of makes me on tilt, as in poker terms, because poker gods have pair of fives and three of a kind with a pair of twos for a full house. Dang it. So that must be at least 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for the poker gods. 16 points for Zodiac. Wow. Okay, so I need at least 4 more points to win. Poker gods need at least 5 more points to win. Getting intense now. Really getting intense, right? So it's like, oh, okay. But you never know. So it's like, okay, this is very intense. And when you do it, it's like, okay, everything's going to be fine. But it's like, okay, I know what to do, but this is how it is, right? This is how wild it is, right? So understandable how it is. Just drinking some coffee here. But let's see. Zodiac has 5 cards. Pogas would get 6 cards. So let's see who's going to win this ultimate battle. Pogas have the King 3, 9 of diamonds. Jack 10, 2 of hearts. Right, that's what they have. And I have, let's see. I have 2 of spades, 10, 5 of clubs, and Queen 6 of diamonds. Oof. I have clubs and diamonds, this is it. So I have 2 suits. Pogas have 2 suits. So they have hearts and diamonds. I have, well, they took my diamonds away, but I have clubs. So this is very interesting indeed. So here we go. And here we go. And the flop is King of Hearts, Ace of Clubs, and 10 of Diamonds. Turn. Ace of Hearts. Royal Flush draw for the pro guys. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. And Ace of Spades, complete miss for the pro guys with the Royal Flush draw. I have 10-6. Pro guys only have, they have pair of kings. Kings and aces, they have 2 pair, I believe. Pair sixes cannot defeat pair aces, no. But that must be 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for the pro guys. 16 points for Zodiac. Ooh, this is really intense now. And the flop is 7 of spades, 4 hearts, 7 clubs. Turn. 9 of clubs. And 5 of spades. Let's see. Do I take anything here? Well, I basically have 10-5. This is why I'm laughing. I have 10-5, but the pro guys have pair of 9s, but they have king high. King high takes the 10 high away with my pair of 5s and pair of 7s. This is why the math comes in, because I know there's a 50-50 chance that king high defeats 10 high with my pair of 5s already. And when I look at this 9 between the pair of 7s with the king 9, they take it. So that must be 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 points for the pro guard. 16 points for Zodiac. This is really close. So the pro guards only need 3 points. I need 4 points. So this is very intense indeed. So it's like, pro guards probably will have less cards than I do, because I can try to switch the the strategy on them. Right? That's funny. But the way how this is, the way how intense this is, there is a 50-50 chance. So, there is a 2.25 percentage of the odds, right? So that's how it is in this game. And when it gets intense like this, like I need at least 4 points to win. Poguts needs at least 3 points to win to get to 20 points, right? And it's like, okay, this seems to be very interesting. Yes, but this is very, very how it is. This is like, okay, this seems to be happening, all right, but that's how it goes. So, in my own defense, while I'm talking and shuffling cards at the same time and talking to my viewers out there, basically it means that this is how it is. So I'm going to get myself more cards than the Foe Gods do. And basically it's going to be very strategizing indeed. And whoever wins, wins. And, this is how it's going to be, right? So you understand of how it goes. And this is the way it seems to be to, that's how it goes. And when you do it, it's like, all right, okay, everything's going to be fine. All right, but that's how it goes, right? So you have to believe that and understand that. And when you do, that's how it goes, right? So you have to believe that. And this is how it is, right? So it's like, okay, everything's going to be fine. All right, I know what to do, but this is how it goes, right? So it's like everything's going to be fine. But that's how it goes, right? So it's going to be very interesting indeed. And I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please comment if you want. But let's see. This is going to be the last end. It's going to be the big finale. Big finale. Really big finale. So I'm going to give myself more cards than the Pro Gods do. Pros only get 4 cards. Playouts will get 6 cards. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. So I have Queen 4 of Hearts, 5 of Diamonds, Jack of Spades, 10s in the clubs. So that's what I have. Let's see what the Pro Gods have. King, Jack, 6 of Hearts, and Jack of Diamonds. So I took the Royal Flush away because they have a Queen of Hearts, right? So they can't make the Royal Flush. They also took my hearts away, obviously. I have one of their Jacks, but that's how it goes. So this is how it seems to be. So whoever wins, wins. Here we go. And the flop is 8 of clubs, ace of spades, and queen of clubs. So I have basically a pair of the flush draw. And this is how it is. Turn card, 2 of clubs, flush. And let's see. 9 of hearts. So now I have a 10-eye flush and I have a queen-eye straight. Yes! Way to go for Zodiac. Yay, yay, yay! So that must be at least 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 points for Zodiac, 17 points for Pro God. And here we go. And let's see. The flop is 3 diamonds, 8 hearts, 4 clubs. Turn. Queen of diamonds. And 7 of spades. I have queens and eights, 2 pair, or queens and 4s, queens and 7s. I don't know why I say queens and eights, but the way it is, I got this. So yay! Way to go for me. Way to go for me. Now I got that song in my brain. So that must be 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 points for Zodiacs, 17 points for Pro Gods. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to stick with this because I'm getting close. Pro Gods are getting closer. I need at least 2 more points away. Polkadot's only need at least 3 points away. This is getting intense. So yeah, this is very interesting indeed, right? So this is how it goes. And let's see. And the flop is 7 hearts, 9 spades, 4 spades. Top 2 for Zodiac. There it is. Turn. King of clubs on turn. Ooh, open-ender for me. All I need is a jack to make it straight. Jack, an 8. I'm looking good. And a 7, 4. This is good. And there is the 4. Yes. Wow, called it. So that'll be I would 7 4 full house. Yep, takes it. Because pair of jacks, pair of fours cannot defeat it. No. 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 points for Zodiac. 17 points for the Pro Gods. And let's see. Flop is 7 of spades, king 4 clubs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Any club, any 7, any 4. I'm looking good. The turn. King of spades on the turn. Ooh. The opponents have a 3 of a kind. I need a club. Only the club will do it. I need the queen of clubs. Ace of clubs. So that'd be good too. Here we go. Last one. 8 of diamonds. That would be, if I had the 6, I would have the straight. But the Bulgars have a 3 of a kind with a pair of kings. I have 2 pair. God dang it. So that'd be 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 points for Bulgars. 19 points for Zodiac. Wow. 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 This is very intense now. Here we go. Last shot. As in the point. Whoever wins, wins. Is it going to be a tie or is it going to be the winner? I need 1 more point to go. Bulgars are only close. So this is very intense indeed. This is it. This is it. Here we go. And the flop. Flop is 10 of diamonds, king of clubs, king of spades. Ooh, here we come for the Bulgars once again. The turn. King of diamonds. Wow, look at that. The third king on the board. That's a full house for them. Yikes. Don't give me anything right now. No 9, no ace, nothing like that. No thank you. 4 spades. Oh my god. Yikes. Send him in on tilt. I repeat, send him in on tilt. Poker terms. Mad. Stupid. Pogots. So now it's 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 points for the Pogots. 19 points for Zodiac. Here we go. This'll be it. This'll be it. We're ready, folks. Are we ready, my viewers? Who's gonna be the winner? Pro Guides for Zodiac. Here we go. And the flop. Flop is 5 of clubs, 2 hearts, king of clubs. There we go. Pair in the flush draw. Yep. The turn. 9 clubs on turn. Flush for Zodiac. This is it. And ace of spades. Pokeguts are out of here because I know I have a 10-eye flush. Defeats the Pokeguts' pair of kings, and that's a nada for them. So that's how it goes. But the way how this is, this is how it can be intense. But yours truly has 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 points for Zodiac, and 19 points for the Pokeguts. So I came in first place. Yay! Hooray for me! Way! But that's how it goes, I guess. And there's a good saying is know your limit, play within it, right? But that's how it goes, right? So you have to believe that everything's gonna be fine. I know that this can be very intense indeed. I know that you all love this video intense. But the way of this is, before I let you all go, try to pay attention about what's happening in this situation, and this is the way it goes. So this is the way it seems to be, and I hope that you enjoy it. I will do a next live, another video, maybe in the next, don't know when, but eventually I will. But yeah, just to keep you all updated that I will do the next live video, maybe in the next few hours, maybe it could be, but stay tuned for that. Remember that this is just the way how it goes. I'm so happy that all my viewers watch this. Thank you so much. And this is the way it seems to be. So, that's how it goes. But overall, it's basically interesting, and that's how it is. And the way how this is, and this just seems to be very interesting indeed. And that's the way it happens, right? So there's a good saying: know your limit, play within it. That's how it goes. And this is the way it works. So that's how it is. But I'm going to drink my coffee and cheers to all of you about this. Thank you so much for your lovely participation. And I'll see you next time when I do. And this is how it goes. So I hope you enjoy it. And this is the way it happens. And this is the way it kind of is in that way. I hope that everything seems to be fine for all of you. And remember that, this is the way how it works, right? So, you're happy that one and everything else. And I hope that, this is going to be very interesting indeed, right? So I hope you all like it. Please enjoy it, and I will see you next time when I do. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Ladies, thanks, and bye.